guys, and welcome back to another video on my channel. I hope everyone's having a fantastic day today. Today we are back with another speed build video in The Sims 4, and seeing as I am playing Life is Strange at the moment, I decided that I was going to try and create the dormitory, which is going to be Max's dormitory. She has a very interesting room. I really love the design of her room. She kind of has the famous selfie wall by her bed, so when I was trying to figure out something to build, my first instinct was like, hey, I need to recreate this room. So that's what I'm going to be doing. For now, we're just going to get the basics done. So I'm trying to kind of create her bed area as well as the shelf. It's really awkward with dimensions in this game because, you know, the beds aren't necessarily the same dimensions. So when I try and map out wall spacing, some areas seem smaller, some areas seem bigger. Please keep in mind that as I'm doing this, I'm not using custom content. So when I'm creating this, I'm only using objects that I already have in the game, either through expansions that I bought or the base game. So I am quite limited. I understand that, like, for example, the bed isn't exactly like Max's, but I can't get it like Max's unless I make custom content of it. And I don't necessarily want to do that, because if someone wants to download this build to use in like their own game, or I don't know, just want to check it out or anything, I don't want like half the things to be deleted. I don't really think it's much of a fun challenge. If you just do custom content to get all of the items in the game, it's way more fun trying to mix and match in the game. Frustrating, but it's a fun challenge. So that's what I try to do. I think I got it fairly close-ish. I think I did pretty well. So I am happy with the way this build turned out. For the bed, because the dimension was weird, I didn't use a single bed, I didn't use a double bed. I used two single beds and I pushed them together, so it's like a big chunky single bed kind of thing. I haven't player tested this, so if that doesn't work, just delete one of the beds. But it might be able to work. I do a lot of move objects cheats, and that is something you need to keep in mind if you do want this build. Remember to turn on move objects, otherwise things will be floating, things will be deleted, and it's not fun that way. I'm trying to like experiment with different types of movement and move objects cheats in a different way than I have. So for example, putting something on a table and then making the table so small that you can't see it. I don't know if you can actually use the object that way, but I wanted to give it a try. So that's something I did, for example, for the laptop, but I don't think you would be able to use it anyway because the chair doesn't actually move. So this space, this study space, is more just for decoration. If anything, I put in the bookshelf as well as just some containers because it looks like that's what she has, and I had to put in the famous plant Lisa. We have Lisa over there looking healthy and happy as ever because we are good plant mamas. And right now what I am doing is I am taking a fireplace. It's kind of a modern looking fireplace, so it doesn't have like a back to it or anything, which is exactly what I needed. I take the fireplace and I take these decorative objects, I don't really know what to call them, and I size them down because I'm trying to make a radiator. I think, if I am right, there's a radiator in one of the expansion packs, but I'm not going to buy a whole expansion pack to get a radiator. So I make my own radiator, and it looks big, it looks chunky, it doesn't always fit in, but that's how I do my radiators, and that's the best way I can think of to do my radiators. Something I do want to say, we passed it a little while ago, but I was looking for the school bags. Max kind of had like a greenish black bag for what I remember, so I was looking for the school bags. It was difficult to find. While I was looking for the school bags, I actually found that there are pillows now in the base game. I know that you can unlock a pillow with the daily event thing that's going on right now, but apparently they're already in the game, so I don't know why I need to log in every day to get a reward, but maybe it's a different type of pillow. I don't know. But also, I just want to put out there, they added more swatches to the backpacks, which I'm really happy about. It just helps to be more creative, to express, you know, your character's personality and stuff like that. With something as small as a backpack, you can really just show that off. So I'm really happy there's new swatches. I don't know how long that's been in the game. It could have been in the game for like ever, and I just keep using the basic backpack. But I was so happy when I saw that. It's really cool, and they have really cool designs as well, so I'm quite happy about that. Over here we are using the couch area, and it's a very small area compared to the actual game. Like I said, some dimensions might be a little bit off, but we lean Max's guitar against it and we use the pillows to kind of just add some more character to the room. The last thing that we are going to be doing in this build is we are going to be doing the selfie wall, and I originally did this using actual photographs in The Sims 4. I was too lazy to actually make Max in The Sims 4. I'll probably do that in the future, but I just took a bunch of characters that was just laying around my world, aka the characters from The Wolf Among Us, and I made them take a bunch of photos and I did a selfie wall. I then saved it to my gallery, and for some reason it counts the photographs as custom content, which I don't want because then the build can be hidden from the gallery. So instead I decided to go back and I unlocked the postcards using the show hidden objects cheat, and I completed the wall with a bunch of postcards. So it's the same photo several times, but if you look at the one from Max's room, it's the exact same thing. So yeah, that is basically what I decided to do. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure to hit that like button and subscribe so that you're notified every time I post a new video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye guys!